Hey guys, meet you once, Max here. I'm here with Savage,
Hey,
and today we'll be doing a alien deck profile using the alien card from what was it, Invasion of Vengeance.
yep.
So yeah, let's get this done.
So to start off with, the main deck consists of 3 Alien Kid. It's a level 4, so it allows me to hit their synchro. It allows me to spread counters, but it's mainly for the synchro.
Mm.
3 Ammonite, because it's the tuner of the deck. It's the only way I can sync. And with the new spell card, he's pretty good. Because you just use that, foolish level 4. Then when it comes to your turn, add Ammonite to your hand, go into whatever you want. Either a 5 or a 4, or
in your
if you
case,
have the next card that I'm going to show you, an 8.
or 9.
That's more difficult.
But you still
But-
hit 9.
It's still possible.
Mm.
Then I'm going to show you Dog. Once again, when you normal summon Ammonite, you can then special summon Dog, which then puts 2 counters out. You can then also, Ammonite's effect will bring back a guy from the graveyard, so it gives you the opportunity to go 4s, 6s, 7s, depending on what's in your graveyard.
Mm.
But Dog's mainly to put the counters out, and plus he's a special summon. Pretty good.
Yeah.
After that, Overlord. If I have Omnite in my hand and the A-cell combination's gone off, putting 4 counters out, I then add this guy instead of Omnite, because I've got Omnite in my hand. I can then sack 2 counters off of it, summon this. I can then summon Omnite, chain Dog, effective Omnite. That's like four guys on the field. And he's a big beefy guy to like special summon off. And really good with dealing with big monsters. But yeah, that's why he's in there. Telepath, generic level 4, deals with back row if it's necessary, but also Ammonite, Synchro 5, which is what the deck is mainly doing. And then the normals, and Shock Trooper, because I also run Rescue Rabbit. Alien Shock Trooper is a big beat stick, but it allows me to hit my rank 4s like no tomorrow. I also if I draw into a single one of these, I can use Kage-Takagis with them. And the first guy I should be hitting is King of Olymps. After that, it's optional what rank 4s I go into. And that's why they're in there. But in a way, it's another way of hitting Trish. Because you rescue a rabbit. If Ammonite's already in the bin, pull Haunted Ammonite back, sync 9, and there's the Trish.
So question with the spells, are you running 4 polys?
No,
No?
this isn't a fusion deck, Ryan.
Still, we will never forget that. We'll never let you forget.
Then the main spell of the deck, A-cell combination device. Recombination device. Since this has come out, it made aliens relevant. Because you make the setup for Ammonite, and then you can add Ammonite. It's so good, and I'm so happy that they brought this card out, because I could actually play the deck again. It's such a good card, and makes so many different plays, that it's one of the best cards by far in this deck.
Surprised they even came out with another one, really.
Yeah, I was shocked. Then we got Code 8 Ancient Ruins. So if I feel like it, I can like spit out 2 counters from Dog, sync with Ammonite into 5, and then use the 2 counters to special summon Ammonite back to go into 4, which you'll see later why.
Okay.
But it's used for that reason. But it's also another way of getting counters on the field for the synchro, which you will see later. Next is Mysterious Triangle at 2, because it's cloggy to a degree. I'd rather want to see a cell combination device. Plus, this relies on my opponent's monster having an A counter to start off with, and it's another way of hitting Trish. Because you go A cell recombination device.
I think my laptop away
To-
keeps messing with it.
Stop
messing with my laptop.
I realised one of the DJ.
Put 4 counters on one of the guys to then add Ammonite, normal summon Ammonite, special summon level 4, use this to special summon another level 4 whilst destroying one of your opponent's guys, Trish. That's the main reason why this is in there. It's really good. Monster Reincarnate is to loop Ammonite, but it's only in there at 1 because it's not really that good for the deck, but it sets up Ammonite at the start and allows me for late game plays if I don't have any Ammonites in my deck and I've got a lot of level 4s. So that's why that's in there. And insert the generic staples.
This is just, Raigeki, Soul Charge, 2 twins in an instant.
Because I run Nodin in here, it allows me to hit rank 4s, and it's another way of hitting my synchros as well. Yeah. Moving on to the traps. 3 offering to Snake Deity, because this is a reptile deck. It's an easy way of dealing with back row whilst getting rid of one of your reptiles that are being targeted. Also procs Hasta, which is a good combination.
You love that card, don't you? You always mention it.
What, Hasta?
Yes.
Such a good card for this.
Uh,
But yeah, it's mainly for Hasta, but if one of my aliens are being targeted, I use them as well. But that grew. And the rest of it,
what?
well, technically, Claw Haunteds, Trish. If in doubt, Ammonite back and synchro into whatever I want. Phoenix Chains to deal with anything that I don't like. Plus, with the synchro for the aliens, I can bounce both of these back for extra counters. And then generic. Bottom of someone. Moving on to the extra deck. At the start, you got 2 Cosmic Galgar. Or Golgar. He is so good in this because after using your Call of Haunteds and synchroing into this guy, you can then bounce it back and reuse the Call of Haunteds. Same with Phoenix Chains. And then you can like remove 2 counters to pop the card. It's such a good card and I like it. For aliens, it's their boss guy to a degree. And these are hard to get hold of. But if you're going to build an alien deck, you've got to have this guy. Otherwise, it's not worth doing.
Okay.
Then move on to the level 4s, which are Hasta and Amriam. Like I said earlier, Hasta to deal with anything. Negating effects and like stealing their guy.
There's really not much to say about these two.
Amriam, on the other hand, is I'll normally equip it to my opponent's guy, swing all my guys into that, make them take the damage. Because I can flood open my field and force them to take the damage. Level 5 wise, Armades, Alloy of Justice Catasta. Because anything that isn't dark, bang, gone. And Armades deal with anything that has effects during, if it's like destroyed by battle. But yes,
Just
good,
generic, really.
good generics. The level 7 clearing. I don't really need to explain this one. Then we got Stardust.
Again, we don't really have to explain
No.
what Spark does.
And
the card,
Trish to
yeah.
deal with anything that
the
says I
card
can't
that
be
you've
targeted.
been non-stop talking about in this profile, Trish.
It's because it's one of the ones that can be hit quite often if you make the right plays to do so.
Isn't it getting like reprinted?
Yep, an Ultra in the Jewel Saga.
Which comes out on the 31st of March?
It's either the 30th or the 31st.
Mm.
Then Fusion-wise, Nodin. Crows rank for spam, or if I really wanted to, it's Synchro 5.
Yeah.
Then insert generic rank 4s. But there's a reason why Digusto Emerald is in it. Because you can either loop your deck, so loop your Ammonites back into your deck, or you can summon
Secret.
Alien Shock Trooper
It's just
for
to
more
shuffle
damage.
cards.
I use it for the summoning effect as well, because it then allows me the possibility to hit another rank 4.
That's fair.
King, Search, and then those are the generics.
Yeah.
And that is Aliens.
So yeah, that has been the alien profile. We technically should have done this quite early on, but we just had other things to do.
Yeah,
So-
I had to adjust it to a more comfortable state.
So yeah, that has been the alien deck profile. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.